Hey, this is Taryn.
This is Isaac.
And we are True Masters of Morons, playing
Doom.
the Ancient Gods DLC for Doom Eternal. Last time we had a hell of a time versus a bunch of Marauders. There's a bunch. And this time we're going to the Bogs of Hell. If you're enjoying us, go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you want more. Oh, the Blood Swamps, not the Bog Swamp.
Swamp, bog, same thing.
Yeah.
What I don't like is... Oh, I thought that was like the skeleton of a worm with that kind of skull, not a demon horn.
No, that's a Titan. With Samuel Hayden revealed as the mysterious Seraphim, the Slayer journeys into Hell once more to seek the resting place of the Father's essence. Only the creator of all things can save Urdak and repel the hordes of Hell. The mire of the blood swamps is littered with the corpses of countless dead who have tried and failed to reach the peaks of Ingmor's sanctum where the Father's life sphere lies. Why have they failed, Isaac?
Because they weren't worthy, Taryn.
That is the simple answer, yes.
I see your mission
Green
objective
fire.
states that you're going to destroy the sphere, not retrieve it.
Apparently.
That
I don't know
is
why I
not,
filed
sir,
a...
what Dr. Hayden, the Seraphim, has requested of us. You.
I love that I logged a mission report in the first place. Like, can we just take a minute? Oh, people that are... Oh. The blood swamps.
The blood swamps. Very bony castle up there.
The blood swamps. The blood swamps stretch across miles of hell, a festering bog of disease and acidic rain. Towering above the mire, Ingmor's sanctum rises into the clouds, a solitary vision of hell's ancient past. Here, the Father decreed his wisdom and oversaw his works, and it is here that his life sphere is interred. The sanctum serves as a mausoleum of gods, the sanctity of the spheres protected by the ancient ritual known as the Trial of Malagog. During the unholy crusade, night sentinels would journey alone into the swamps, attempting to overcome the trial and reach the rumored resting place of the great creator. None succeeded. Legends among the Argentii state that their spirits remain near the grounds of the trial, bound to it eternally, waiting to witness the one who will be granted passage.
Thief bug.
Oh.
A lot of bone.
There's a lot of bones.
Like that's one big bone.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that is the maker or something. But this is what I wanted, was the map.
But yeah, I agree. Hey, you survived one of those without dying once.
Oh, you know what? Wait, I have the only one I'm going to need. I'm not going to swap that out.
It's true. You're not going to swap that out. Well, I mean, you could swap it out.
Let's see here. Destroy point or... I mean... Yeah, I could get that one.
Because, like, your main... The other one's for grinding.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, yeah, but can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that... Oh, I don't like these pods, Isaac.
I don't trust those pods at all.
Just take a moment to appreciate the fact that the Doomslayer logged a mission report at all. Aha!
Okay, so they're proxy mines?
Yeah, okay, so they're proximity based. Okay. Only regrow.
Oh.
Okay.
You're lucky that there are no doors, otherwise I would be yelling at you to kill the things.
Full disclosure, that's kind of part of why I'm not doing anything.
Because if there was a single door, I would be like, no, we've learned this, you kill everything. But yeah, I love the idea that he not only wrote a mission report, but that he was honest?
I mean, as far as we know, he's been very upfront about his everything. I don't think he's, like, lied to anybody ever, but yeah.
No, I know, but, like, unquestioningly, yes, I'm going to get this and I will fucking destroy it. Like, yeah, that's, I don't know, that's dope.
I would agree. I think it's fantastic.
I don't trust that water that they're standing in at all.
Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit at all. There we are. I'm like, how do I not get in that water?
Oh, I thought you saw that. I'm like, yeah, you do that. Oh.
Can you just... No! No!
Those things can jump.
What was that?
Those things can jump, because he jumped up from the water.
Oh, yes. I wasn't entirely certain I was going to be able to make that, if I'm being honest.
How else would you get up there?
I didn't see another way, so I tried it. Whoa!
Whoa! I feel so justified not trusting that water now.
Oh, okay, you know what? We're crossing this.
God.
We're crossing this. Yeah, I'll fight you over here. You're not gonna knock me off every 5 seconds.
What the? Wow.
Switching.
It's not dead.
Nope. Okay.
There we go.
That happened.
Wow.
Godfrey.
Like, I knew we had
You
seen a lot
die
of those
first.
tentacly things, like, just taking over Earth and stuff, and like wrapping around the buildings and things. But like, I kind of assumed that they were like Zerg creep. They were literally innocuous covering, not that you would ever fight something that size in tentacle form.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Ow, dog. Ow,
Oh.
ow.
Damn. Okay, did you forget how to fight these guys?
I'm doing what I did before. Suck, suck,
you're
suck,
not.
suck, 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 suck. Oh. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, the water's still safe. No, you shotgun them when they glow green, and then you immediately switch to that and shoot. And
That's
then you
actually not
shotgun
what
them when they glow.
That's actually not what I did, but that's mostly because there were 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I saw you do, but okay. And then you ran out of shotgun.
I just killed you.
Yeah, that was one thing. So that was something I cut out of the last episode, where he fought 2 marauders. There was a section where like they summoned they each summoned a wolf like back to back to back to back to back to back like 6 times in a row, and you were like, knock it off with the dogs.
I was so mad. I'm like, stop it. The dogs are the worst part of you.
But the whole clip would have been like, it still would have been about a minute of just us in silence as he summoned dog after dog after dog. I'm like, I'm not gonna include that, but it's funny.
I understand.
Okay, so
Where does this go?
yeah, I had to say, I'm like, surely you have to go through that fire thing, but looking at it, it looks like you're supposed to actually go through the door.
Like, that's what I'm thinking too. Is like, is the door locked?
Maybe? I don't know, walk up to the door.
Yes, the door is locked.
Okay, the door is locked. / doesn't actually exist. On your right, Taryn, there's a wall. Oh, but it's not a climbable wall. Oh, around. No, behind you. Go on the other side of that.
The
The other side of the
what
wall
now?
you're looking at. Or
Hello?
over there.
I said the other side of what now, and you said nothing, so...
Oh, that. Where you went. Good job. We were just over there, and you were not hanging on those walls.
No, they were not. They straight up teleported out of nowhere. But then again, those are the teleporting enemies, so... I guess that works. Sup? Oh, hey!
Or
Not a
not.
Sentinel. What's up?
Oh.
I'm not chasing you down there, but in case you have to die, where'd you go? Ah, there you are.
Oh, dang, he fast.
Was that?
That he fast.
Yes.
I'm also
Nope.
very sad because I
Nope.
just...
Oh, this
I
is
just-
radioactive water? Really?
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, no, no. We're not doing that. Mm-mm.
Like, we're not ready. No. Oh, man.
Kindly die.
I'm gonna be honest, everyone. I'm tired.
You gonna be honest?
I'm tired. I said it. You didn't hear it, but I said it. Somebody glitched onto a section of wall he wasn't supposed to be on.
I'll hang out here. This is great. This is great. Where do I need to go?
Down into the fucking water.
I don't want
Godoy. You got radioactive suit there, and you think you're not gonna swim through the water?
Just because I know you're right doesn't mean I want to participate.
When you're in the pause menu, it stops, Taryn.
Huh?
We could have read the codex while you were in the water.
That would have made sense, yes.
Oh, man. Translation from Ere Oahim, The Lamentations of the Seraphs. It came to be known by the Seraphs that the increasing failings of Jakad troubled the Father as he looked upon its spreading tortures and horrors. It was the first realm he knowingly created, and it was still beloved by him. But he came to understand that his whisper of mortality to their long-lived souls drove them mad, and he knew the infection of jealousy in their hearts for the immortal in Urdak. Davoth's grasp for power bent the walls between realms. His growing hordes defeated many deputies and lesser gods the Father created. As they were absorbed by Davroth, his strength grew far beyond what the Father placed in him. The Father bid Samur, his most trusted, to help the Father in his final undertakings in the physical realm. The Father would confront Davoth and Jakad, and after this, the Father would withdraw from the physical realm. Samur would then be tasked with taking the Father's life sphere to be stored safely in the Luminarium. Should the Father perceive any rising danger from Jakad, Samur would be called to bring the Father's life sphere to a place that none could find it. Samur swore obedience, though he knew it would come at a great cost, for the Makers would hunt Samur as a heretic.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum. So, yeah, so his whole bringing it here was actually like a mandate. It wasn't just him deciding this is the best idea or best option.
Yeah. It needed to be somewhere unfindable, evidently.
There we go. I'm like, you better get some more radioactive, otherwise you're screwed.
Yeah, otherwise it's gonna start hurting real bad real quick. Get up.
I also love, apparently that suit covers both air and radioactivity because you don't have to breathe in the radioactive water, apparently, and so air and radioactivity go down at the exact same rate. It's fine.
It's like, I mean, if you can't breathe, it doesn't matter, and if you die from radiation poisoning, it doesn't matter. So it's, you know, it's fine. Just
right.
Oh, hi.
It's like, that's so weird. But yeah, as I was saying, I am tired. That is just a fact. Taryn and I both stayed up way too late last night. Not even doing stuff together. Like, he was playing something else, and I was and was up till like what, 2, 3? No, I went to bed at 3. You were up till like 5.
I was up till like 4, maybe 4:30. Far too late, and unfortunately not abnormally late for a Friday. But I didn't actually need to be up that late this time, so I'm feeling it and calling myself stupid. You know.
Yeah, and
oh, I missed a. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh wait, it does matter. Actually,
you have lost one.
Give me.
Hey, you're back up to 99.
Oh yes, by the way, I ground for lives. 99 is the maximum. That is how many I can have.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't notice that, he ground for us. He ground for me. He ground for me in my editing.
I ground for all of us. It's still fast. It's 100% faster all the way around. Oh, okay.
Ah, and the door's open. Yeah, you can go get that gas canister that I noticed you missed. Not hiccups, not now.
Anyway, so you're tired. Well, you were up late.
I was actually up until the sun rose. So,
what happened to 2 seconds ago? You said you were up till 2 or 3.
That opens the entrance to the Father's
No, I
tomb,
told you
which,
to go to
our
bed at
data,
3.
Should be on the crest of a mountain just beyond this altar. That is the origin of the Father's realm.
Oh no! Oh wait, that's a horn. Okay.
Yeah, that's a horn.
Complete the trials. 0 of 2.
But yeah, I told Taryn to go to bed at 3 because I like got up and went to the bathroom at 3, and it was like, yeah, I'll go to bed soon. And then I went into my bed, I watched some TikToks. I watched some YouTube. I played some phone games. And then the sun was up for about an hour before I went to bed.
Jeez.
And then I got up at 4 hours later, and we started doing stuff for the channel. So I'm going to apologize if it is not as active as it otherwise would be. Though now that I've started talking and we started talking, we actually, got a conversation going, and that was good.
Yes.
What I wish that us having a conversation on the channel was as easy as when we're just chatting.
Oh my gosh! We got to figure out what the difference is.
We really do, because Taryn and I can go on for hours.
Just tell them about yesterday.
Yeah,
Literally
like
yesterday.
Perfect example. So Taryn and I both got home at the same time. I had gone out to take care of some errands. He got home from work.
I got home from home. I have two homes. I got my summer home and my I'm not a posh bastard home. And I left the one to come to the other, and we met there.
Yeah, and and so we got home around the same time, and we just started chatting on the way in, and we kept going, and this was at about 5:30. It was
6:30.
6:30. Okay.
6:30 is when I got home.
So he got home at 6:30, and we got home at 6:30, and we just started chatting, and we went from one subject to the next to the next to the next with no issues, to the point that an hour later, Dad came and chatted with us, and I looked at the time and noticed, I'm like, oh, it's 7:30. Wow, we've been here a while. I wonder how long we've been here, because I didn't know the time. But we've been chatting for a while.
Oh.
And then Dad left, and we continued to chat, and we finally stopped at 9. So
it felt like
30 minutes at most.
Yeah, it did not feel long. We were just chatting, hanging out, Isaac and I and Sarah. We talked about all kinds of random crap, and it was great.
And,
if it'd been a podcast or something, I can't promise it would have been entertaining, but it might have been interesting, because we talked about everything from fun random crap to science bits, and just talked.
We just talked. And I wish I could figure out what the blockade between you and I, because we've been able to do this for years, since you and I have been friends, not just, oh, you're my brother, so I'm going to deal with you existing in my space. We have been able to sit down and just talk for hours.
Oh, what the dick!
That's
really?
so cheaty.
Really?
Oh,
you get a buff totem?
That's
Fuck you.
Bullshit.
Fuck you.
That is bullshit.
Nope.
But
nope. This and then this.
So he and I, for years now, and I have multiple examples of he and I, we're technically we should be going to bed. We have work or school or what have you, and from the ages of 16 up, for me, so the last 10 years, literally we've been able to punch it. Yeah. Literally, we were laying down to go to bed, and one of us would start a conversation with the other, and suddenly 4 hours have gone by. It's 3 a.m. We have work or school in the morning, and we're like, oh, we have to stop talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And we've been able to do that for years, and yet.
And it's one of the reasons that we actually thought, hey, we could do this. This could be fun, and we could do it, and it would be great.
But we can't seem to translate, get our brains to accept this. You can do the same thing. You're allowed to go on to the same kind of tangents. You don't have to force yourself to just be, quote unquote, entertaining. It just keep talking.
I think what it is we have an issue starting. Because once it's like what you said when you started this, we got started, we started going, and it was fine. But it's the getting it's the first
no,
spirit.
You have to start dealing with the spirits.
All right, how does this work? Let's see here. 1 second, gotta make sure it's on the proper thing. Okay, cool. But yeah, I think it's a lot. It's a lot of it is us getting started because, like you said, when you started this conversation, you know, we've been going and for the last little bit, so now we're talking. We have something to talk about, and we're good.
I will also say, I think one of the other things is that, you know, we definitely get into this point of like, well, we're talking. What if we keep talking and we have to end the video, or this story's too long, or this idea is too long? And legitimately, I'm sitting here and I'm like, if it keeps us talking, like, we need to be willing to just, okay, we're gonna end this story now. If you want to hear the rest of it, like, we'll be back next week or next episode or whatever. Because
otherwise, no, we try not to split stuff up. Like it happens, but we try not to split up your stories like that. Stories like that.
Because and I think we just have to get over that, because otherwise, I don't think we can get to. You need to push the box there.
Oh, this is an illusion of the box. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're like never going to be able to keep the show going. And I was no, turn around. It's right there. On your right. On your right.
Whoop-ha. Whoop-ha.
There you go.
Man, I was hard.
And I was watching Game Grumps, and this is not why I brought this up, because this has led here naturally, but this was something that they talked about, and that is that it took them a while to realize that they don't have to be other people on screen. They both can and have to be themselves on screen.
I think that's a lesson that we've learned over time. Yeah, it's like what we do is better if we're just us. Like, period, end of story. But
just us. Also, we like,
hi! I'm being shot by a freaking turret. I didn't even see that thing.
But as we've discovered, you know, as we're discussing right now, the being just us gets to be even more than what we're doing right now, because we're still holding back and not doing the full conversations that we know we can, kind of thing. That being said, that is all we have time for this episode.
Oh.
I forget, do you close out Doom, or do I close out Doom still?
I don't have a closeout script.
That means that I close out Doom. All right, thank you so much for joining us today.
I can start doing it if you want, but I need a script.
I mean, do you honestly think that you could read a script and do what you're doing right now?
Could I? Yes. Would it be good? I make no promises.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today. Go ahead and leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more Let's Plays. Check out our other channel for gaming
just
lore.
Water? Oh, okay.
Link in the description. And thank you to all of our patrons for continuing to make this possible, and we will see you in the next episode. In the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons, signing off.